Hello everybody and welcome back to Dark's Pixelmon series. Today is episode 4 and we've got a couple of things planned actually. We've got a surprise at the end. I've got a new shiny. You may be able to guess which one it is in the bar on the left of the screen, but I'm going to save the actual catching until the end of the video. So we've got that. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a mechanical anvil. And we are going to do some Pokemon training, because our Pokemon need to all be about the same level. So we're going to try to get everybody on an equal playing field. And then the last thing we're going to do, of course these are in no particular order, but we are going to get our base started. So we've been kind of working out of this Pokemon Center, but I actually want to get a base set up with a proper storage system, you know, a bed, some proper stuff, you know? But yeah, let's jump into it and get going. So, the first thing we want to do is get our mechanical anvil. Now, you may ask, what is a mechanical anvil? So, what I'll tell you is that I need to get some items first. 1 second. So, currently to make Pokeballs, we have to have a hammer, and we have to have these tops, correct? Now, the way you make Pokeballs right now is you right click, and then you hold left click, and it takes a while to flatten this ball out and make it round. It takes quite a while. What a mechanical anvil does is it makes this process less burdensome. And what I mean by that is I just can put the items into the system and it'll automatically craft the items into their discs, which is what we're trying to get. This is a dive ball lid, which we got from using a dive ball disc and hammering it on this anvil. Now that takes a lot of time. Of course, with diamond tools it'd go a lot quicker, but it still takes quite a while. And you have to be here doing things, whereas with the mechanical anvil, we can just set it to work, and it'll run while we're doing other things, like training our Pokemon, for example. But to make a anvil, you're going to need a couple of things. If you're not sure, you can come to your crafting bench here. Click on this, and then go to, I believe there's a Pixelmon items tab. Or you can just go to all items. That's an iron door, that's an item frame. The easier way to do this is to use the wiki, but I want to kind of show y'all the interface in-game in case you don't have access to the wiki, or you don't want to keep switching between the wiki and your game. Maybe it's not in here? Thought it was. I'm just overlooking it, I'm sure. There it is. Mechanical anvil. So it looks like we need some iron bars. We need a sticky piston and a furnace. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the iron bars. What you're going to need to make the iron bars is some iron ingots. I've got 19. To make the iron bars, you just come to your crafting table. You put them in a row of 6 like this. I'm just going to make one set because we only need 7. And I need the rest of this to make... Well, you know what? Yeah, we only need 7, so I can make 2 anvils with this. That's how you make iron. And then to make a piston, this is what a sticky piston is. You need a regular piston. To make a regular piston, you just need some stone and some redstone, I believe, and maybe an iron. Yeah, so 4 cobblestone, 3 planks, an iron ingot, and a redstone. Now I've got all that right here. Let me go ahead and grab those items. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our sticky piston. Again, just like this, across the top. one ironing it in the middle, and a redstone dust on the bottom. So that is our piston. Now, to make a mechanical anvil, you need a sticking piston. To make a sticky piston, you need some slime. So if you just put sticky piston here, grab the slime, do that, boom, you've got it. Now you're wondering, Dark, how do you get slime? That's a very good question. There are a couple Pokemon that drop it. You can also check the wiki to get ideas on all of the Pokemon that drop it. But the easiest one I think to find is a Ladybug. Alright guys, I'm still searching for a Ladybug. While I'm searching, I thought I'd go over the other Pokemon that you can get slime ball drops from. There are quite a few actually. So if you got the wiki, pull that up. If not, grab a pen and a piece of paper. Because to get slime balls, you can get them from Dittos, Duosion, Frillish, Gastrodon, Grimer, Gulpin, Heracross, Coughing, Ladian, Ladybug, Muck, Reunculus. I always get to pronounce that name wrong. Solosis. What is that buzzing? Oh, there's a Ladybug over there. Here, buddy. Solosis, Swalot, Wheezing, and Yamma. So that's quite a lot of Pokemon that can drop slime balls. They all have different chances of dropping slime balls, but most of them are 100%. You'll just have to check the wiki so you can get those. But hopefully, those are Hoot-Hoots actually, not Ladybugs. I thought they were. Dang it. Okay. Well, back to the search for some Ladybugs. Hey everybody, I wanted to bring y'all back in. I see a village up ahead. We're gonna go check that out. I've been exploring quite a while, just trying to find some more forest biomes to hopefully find ourselves that Pikachu we've been looking for. But then I saw this village out in the distance. I wanted to come over here and check on it. Wanted to show y'all kind of what the villages are about. But yeah, let me go ahead and get out of the boat real quick. Get my boat back, and then we'll go exploring. So there should be people like this. So like if I talk to him, it says we bury treasure under red X's, but people would keep stealing it. We had a crafting, so we started hiding our treasures better, like underneath 2 palm trees, cost together like an X. Things like that. And if you talk to some of these people, they'll give you a quest. So it says Groudon is cool and all, but nothing beats our Kyogre. Okay, so he doesn't have anything. Watch out for Pokemon thieves. There have been reports of that in this area lately. You're not one of Pokemon thieves now, are you? No, of course not. But yeah, so now we've got challenges. So one is to harvest a red apricorn. Easy enough. Use a healer is another one. We've got some wheat here, I believe. And some potatoes. Oh, there we go. It's the ones with berries are the ones that are completed. Those are carrots. I caught a Pidgey again. I think I'm going to start a collection, and maybe I'll release them all at the same time in class. Okay. And we've got a Santa Claus. I think Miss Claus changed my chocolate chip cookies to raisins. I'm putting her on the naughty list. Interesting. Okay. The newest issue of Smooching Monthly is out today. I need it. I better hurry and get it before it's out of stock. Interesting. So none of that was very helpful. But hey, it's Nurse Joy, so we can talk to her. She'll help our Pokemon. Nice. We can go ahead and raid. Ooh, I got a red bed from somewhere. I don't know where I got that, actually. Interesting. Alright, so we got that done. If I hit in, you will probably want to heal up your party, and you should head to the Pokemon Center to do so. Okay. So, I guess it doesn't count if she did it. So if I come over here and do that, there we go. You've filled your party. Nice. So now we got that challenge done. And now it's Doctor Who. Having used a healer in Pokemon Center, it is your time to create your own, so I need to craft one next. Alright, but yeah, those are challenges that give you XP, items, things like that. If you need bread, come to my bakery. I only ever use finest grade flour. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and mark this on our map. So we're gonna, come on now, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and place down a waypoint. New, we're gonna call this Village Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center. And I can't spell. We're going to change this to red. Let's go orange, actually. Let's do orange. And save. There we go. We got a village Pokemon Center. And since we're in a village, that means there's a Pokemart over here. So let's go see what they've got for sale. Hello there, shopkeeper. Alright, so that's all mill, it looks like. I don't want to sell any of my stuff currently. Yes, yes, yes. Now what about you? What are you selling there, buddy? Alright, here's what we were looking for. We found a guy selling Pokeballs. We'll have to battle some trainers to get some money, but that will make our life easier. Alright, sweet. Nice, awesome. So yeah, we found our first village, and I'm gonna explore these houses a bit, see if there's any loot around, and then continue on our way looking for our Pikachu. So I found this guy. This guy's gonna give us a challenge with the exclamation point above his head. So if I right click him, he says, can you defeat 5 different Pokemon for me? I can hit yes I can, or I'm a little busy. I'm gonna say yes I can. Great, I'll write down the Pokemon species for you. Alright, sweet. And now if we hit N, we can see what the Pokedex says. It says defeat 1 Ghastly, defeat 1 Brionne, 1 Squavette, 1 Mareep, and 1 Swampert. So I can go ahead and track that. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and work on getting that completed. But yeah, I wanted to show you all that. So if you find the guys with exclamation points above their head, that means they've got a quest for you. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and make our mechanical anvil. I'm going to do a few other things to make it a little more automated as well that I wanted to show y'all. But first, let's sleep and then let's make it. So to make it, we're going to need one of these furnaces back. So give me that. There we go. We've got everything else we need. I just need to get it out of the chest. We need the redstone. I've got the piston. I've got the iron bars, and I've got the furnace. Alright, so crafting table, furnace, redstone, and the iron bars all the way around. Wait, sorry, not redstone, the piston, huh? There we go, mechanical anvil. Now, I will say you probably want to put this somewhere away from your base because it's quite noisy, actually. Now, I'm not too worried about it because this isn't going to be my main base, so I think I'm just going to put it right outside here, I think. Probably make like a little overhang, and it'll go there. But, so I'm going to go ahead and just place this down, so it looks like this. Now, we are going to automate this in a bit, but I just wanted to kind of show you this part first before we do more. I'm stuck down here now. No, just kidding. Got some blocks like pro. Alright, so let me go ahead and break this. Oh, excuse me. Had to sneeze. Anyways, this is a mechanical anvil. Now, the good thing about a mechanical anvil is, remember how long it took to make a Pokeball here? Well, I can go ahead and put these Pokeballs that are in my offhand into this anvil, just like that, and then it runs with coal or wood, anything that burns, and it's relatively quick. It is going to be loud, So, like I said, you might want to put it away from your base. But, yep, now that one's done. And it's going to do that one. While it does that, I'm going to go ahead and go get more lids, so I can get it crafting up a lot without wasting too much coal. Of course, like I said, it is loud. You can also use this on the bottoms of the Pokeballs. So that's what's nice about this. It basically automates the hammering system. Anvils these mechanical anvils don't like take wear and tear. They just use coal is all. But now we're going to even automate this farther. You're like, but Dark, how can you automate this even farther? That's a good question. And I'm going to show you right here. So, what you're going to need is a couple of chests. You're going to need some iron. So I've got iron here. Let me get out some stuff to make chest. I don't think I have any extras. No, I don't. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our chest real quick. I don't need this many, but I'll use them eventually, so I'll go ahead and craft these 8. Now, you can make what's called a hopper. And to make a hopper, you take your chest, you put it in the middle, and then you do iron ingots 5 around the chest. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Messed up. Here we go. 5 around the chest like this, and you make 1 hopper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up so I can make a couple. You're gonna want to make 3 hoppers, so I need a little bit more iron, but lucky for me, I put this iron in the furnace right before this. So let's go ahead and make our last hopper. Alright, we've got 3 now. And then I want to make 1 more chest. So we'll have 6. Alright, now, what is a hopper, you may ask? So a hopper basically takes an item and moves it. So if I put an item in here, it would move it to something if it could. With the hopper just going into a block, it can't move anything. But if I put a hopper into a chest, it can move the item from the hopper to the chest. Very convenient. So I'm going to go ahead and place my chest on the bottom here. Now, to place a hopper, you can't just right-click it. As you see, that opens the chest. But if you shift-click, then you can place it. And now what will happen is as these balls complete, they get filtered through the hopper and into this chest. So that's one part of the automation. Then you need the other 2 hoppers. So you need 1 into the side. Oh, I forgot. Chests don't work like that in this version. So I'm gonna have to break this real quick. That's fine though. Here we go. And this chest is gonna be for our coal and any other things we can use to like fuel the furnace, which is coal, any wood products, even like sticks and like all these tree saplings. Those can all be used as fuel. So they can all be used as fuel. That's the second part of the automation. So you automate the fuel, you automate the output, and last but not least, you need to automate the input. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to place a block first. Let me place that. Get up here. Again, to place an item or to place a hopper on this, you can't just right click it, you gotta shift right click. And then there we go. And then I'm gonna put chest across the top here. And that automates my input. So what I can do now is I can fill this up with all the items I want to turn into Pokeballs. So all the discs don't even have to be like matching, which I need to actually make some more. But yeah, so let's take all these discs, put them into the chest, just like so. Thought I had one more. Did I not pick it up? Maybe I didn't pick it up. Or maybe that's all I had. Anyways, I got enough to make some more discs, so let me go ahead and make these real quick. There we go. Made some more discs, so let's go ahead and put those in there. Yep, the good thing about this is as these finish, it'll feed more and more items through it, and then as they complete, they end up in this chest down here. So now, basically, my whole Pokeball system is automated. Sorry, not created. Is automated. So now I can, like, go around, I can do some training, I can harvest some more, like, apricorns, I can harvest iron, I can mine, do all that. And what is that? Wait, what is that? What the heck? Huh. Interesting. Is that it? Oh, no, but there's Pokaloo here. Is that a shiny? That's a shiny Mega Form Heracross. No, not Heracross. Who is this guy? I completely forgot. What is your name? Pinsir. That's it, Pinsir. That's a Mega Shiny Pinsir. Now, unfortunately, there's no way I can beat this. I don't think. I mean, let's just hit it and see. There we go. Whew. Level 61. Yeah. That's not happening. See, this is why I need a full team that are all pretty high levels and all the same. Because what happens is these bosses are set to where they take your highest level Pokemon in your party and they set it to a certain level. So if all my Pokemon are the same, it's set at a lower level basically than if they're all different. So right now, it's like, for example, it's taking my probably Ivysaur, which is a level 21, and it's making the boss a 61. So it's taking 40 levels and adding it to my highest Pokemon. So if all of these are the same level, there's a higher chance that I can take this down. But alright guys, the next thing we want to do is kind of work on our base. I think I'm going to like keep it close to the Pokemon Center, but like maybe over in this area. What I'm thinking I'm gonna make it out of, and I haven't completely made up my mind, but I think polished diorite, because it's got this like brick texture. That'll be what the walls are made of. Then of course the roof will probably be made out of a wool of some color, because in Pokemon, you know, all the roofs are like very colorful. So I want to do some colorful roofs, and then I want some type of trim, and it's probably gonna be maybe birchwood would look good with that. Let me go get some wood and like just see what it looks like. So we've got oak wood, we've got birch wood. I haven't found any spruce yet. And even netherrack might not be bad in this texture pack. Now, if I was in the regular texture pack, I would never build out of netherrack, but it kind of looks like a brick texture. But yeah, I'm not building out netherrack. Now, the reason I want to use a wood trim is I can get more detail because there's like slab variants and stair variants, whereas with a lot of items, they aren't those type of variants. But we could do something like either of those. I think, yeah, I'm definitely not doing the birch on this part. But, see, regular birch wood might not be bad. Okay, the other, so we could do something with like oak wood or possibly birch wood. Good thing about oak wood is it's a little darker, so it won't contrast as much with the oak logs. So yeah, I think we're gonna use yeah, I think we're gonna use oak and oak logs with diorite, and then of course some type of coloring on the top to make our items, or to make our roof, make our base. Sorry, just making myself a wood axe so I can chop these down. Now, I'm not one to like plan out my bases or anything. I just kind of start building, which is exactly what we're gonna do. But I think that looks really cool. Again, we'll have some type of colored wool on the top to make it pop, make it look like the games with all their colorful roofs and things. But yeah, let me get something kind of, well, I guess I'll take you through the idea of how I build. So usually I start with my trim piece on the outside. So if I'm going to use oak logs on the outside, let's just kind of make a wire-like frame. And I think I want it facing the same way as the Pokemon Center. So I think what we'll do is make like this the back corner of the house. And let's just start with like 3 tall. 3 tall is always a good number to start with. Makes you feel like you've got enough room. You're not hitting your head on the ceiling. And then let's kind of lay out a wire frame. Now I like to do odd numbers just because it seems to make the windows better in my opinion. So I'm going to come over 5 blocks and do another pillar just like that. And then I think I want like one main section with 2 side wings. So let's come out like 7 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And do 1, 2, 3. Now I just thought about this. This is going to make the interior really small, because what I'm going to do next is take my diorite. And I'm basically going to do an inside layer like this, which makes my interior of the house super small. But I don't want it to like seem out of place, like it's too big compared to the Pokemon Center. So I think it'll be just fine. Alright guys, we got the wire frame done, so this will kind of give you an idea of what the house is going to look like. We've got our 2 wings on either side, and then our like main area in the middle. So I like to start with these wire frames because it kind of gives me an idea what the build's going to look like, if I need to change the scaling or anything compared to other builds. And it's really nice about that. Now I need to get polished diorite. So to get polished diorite, you take regular diorite, which you just mine, and you just do it in a 4 pattern, and you can get the polished diorite. The next step is going to be to kind of fill in all this spacing with the diorite. And then the good thing about doing this part is you get an idea of what size the house is going to be when it's all done. So if you think about it, it's going to be quite small. But it's still, I think, a pretty good size, especially for a starter base. I think it will do just perfect. So yeah, now you kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like even farther down the road. And then next, I'll get all the diorite up to the same level. I like to get everything on the same level and then do the detailing part after I get kind of the roof scaled out. So let me go ahead and do that and put the roof together, and then I'll bring y'all back in. Alright guys, I got the first level filled out. I got the roof outlines. And now we're just gonna go through and punch some windows and doors into place. But I wanted to kind of go over this part. I usually make the roof out of dirt the first time through, just because once I get ready to put the actual material, it's easy enough to remove, especially with a shovel. So I like to keep about 2 stacks of dirt on me so I can make a mock-up of the roof just to see what it's gonna look like after everything's together. Make sure like the roof's not too overpowering for the house, and the house isn't too overpowering for the roof itself. And that's just a good building tip. Like, get your pillars set in place, your corner pillars, then get the first floor-ish to the same level, and then go through and add a roof to kind of get an idea of what you're going to be looking like. The next step, I think, is to punch some doors and windows. So I think I'm going to put a door right here. Put a door right here, a window here. I typically like to make my windows like too tall, but I think I'm going to stick with one for this specific build just to keep kind of the scale that down a little bit. But yeah, I'm definitely going to put one here and here. Why is that uneven? Oh, because I forgot to put the, no? Oh, it's uneven. Because I forgot to put the pillar in before counting 4. So, yeah, I need to do that. Well, do we like the 3 or the 4 better? I think I like the 3 better, actually. Yeah, I think the 3's better scaled to the middle part. So, yeah, I'm going to make this one back to 3. Eventually, but, for now. We'll just keep that in mind as we're still filling in. And then there'll probably be a window up there somewhere once I get enough materials, but I'm a little low on resources, so I need to get those figured out. But yeah, that's basically the start of the house. The start of the base. We'll get this probably done before the next episode, and I'll show y'all what it looks like, if I've got enough of the wool or not. That's going to be the only kind of issue, coming up with that much wool to make the roof out of. Since there aren't a way to automate that, since we don't have sheep in the game. That's a little more difficult. So if we had sheep in the game, I could just make an automatic sheep farm that could shear the sheep ever so often. But yeah, we don't have that luxury in Pixelmon. So yeah, we'll just have to battle a lot of Wooloos and Mareeps, I guess. What is this guy? He's level 13. Anyways, that's the base. I think the next thing is we're going to battle this guy. I said we would do some training in this episode. And while we have been doing some training kind of off camera, I think this will be a good training spot. So let me go ahead, battle this guy. So to battle someone, you just look at him with your crosshairs, hit R to throw your Pokemon out, and it'll drop you into the battle. If you saw the level above his head, he was level 13. So it's easy enough to read. I'm going to start with a poison powder. More of a strategic damage rather than full-on damage. So poison powder will do a lot of extra damage over time. Gust is still pretty powerful. But yeah, we'll go ahead and beat this. Oh my goodness, he hit me with quick attack. He beat me. Okay, well that sucks. Unfortunately, you don't get the XP if your Pokemon dies. But, oh well. Wasn't that much anyways. It's only 142, but we did get some money. And we did our first battle. So yeah, that's at least the start of something. But yeah, let me go ahead and get ready to end the video. But before we end, I'm going to show y'all me catching the shiny Sewaddle. Yep, so enjoy this next clip. And in case you didn't realize it, you may have caught a glimpse in the last episode. I actually caught Sewaddle when I was filming for the other episode. And he was actually in my inventory near the end of the match. But I left it as like an Easter egg for y'all to kind of find it yourself. If you did, let me know in the comments. If you just now realized that, let me know that too. Anyways, let's go ahead and head over to that clip. Oh man, guys, it's not a Pikachu, but it's another shiny. So we're going to catch this Sewaddle, finish getting our PC, and then we're going to call it episode for today. Hopefully, by next episode, I can get the Pikachu. But 2 shinies over 1 Pikachu, I'll call that a success. Let's see if we can actually catch it, though. Okay, good start, good start. Ivysaur, does he have, he's got poison or leech seed, but no sleep powder. That's alright. I think we can go ahead and try to catch it. Let's try a Great Ball. Sweet, we got ourselves a Sewaddle. Nice. Shiny Sewaddle. Sweet. So that makes 2 shinies. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing us catch the shiny Sewaddle. I've got him out right now, as you can see. He's level 20. He's kind of got a bluish coloring rather than a green coloring like the original Sewaddle does. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a great weekend, because weekend's coming up. I know this video's a little late. I didn't get it set up until today, which is when I'm uploading it. I did have some of the clips set, but usually I like to prep the video the night before, which would have been Wednesday. Unfortunately, I didn't get around to that last night, but I got it done before Thursday's over. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Anyways, I hope y'all have a good day. This is Dark Skywolf, and I'm signing off. So long, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next episode.